So I'm gonna take some pretzels, some of these Snap pretzels, and some of the Rolo candy bar, the Rolos, and I just unwrap them. Listen, if you can, get the ones that are already unwrapped, because it's not a big deal, but it's kind of a pain a little bit. So, and all I'm gonna do is line these up in a single file line, and then we're gonna put a Rolo on top of it. Pretty easy. That's what I like, pretty easy. Okay guys, so the next thing we're going to be doing is making Ritz cracker mint thins. And all you need for this is Andy's Candies cream to mint thins, right there, and some Ritz crackers. Now, I think I might have not melted enough. We're gonna see how this works. So all you gotta do is dip the candy into the melted chocolate, both sides, and then put it on the parchment paper and then let it cool. So we're gonna see exactly how well this works. Okay, so here we go. This is what we came out with. And they are thin mint. Well, not thin mint. They are like thin mint hacks. So you can't really say thin mint. So they're mint thins with Ritz. So we're gonna put these in the refrigerator to get nice and hardened up, and then I'm going to make another batch. So, because I should have actually used two things of Andes as opposed to one. So we'll see you later. Okay, so the next cookie we're gonna be making is some red velvet cookies. So I'm going to do a hack and do it a little easier way. I'm going to use a box of the red velvet, perfectly, hate that word, red velvet cake mix. I need 2 eggs. And I need a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. Okay, so guys, I'm done mixing this. Ooh, that was a lot on my arm. I probably should have used a mixer, but oh well. So I'm left with this big mass of dough. So there we go. I'm just gonna scoop it out. I'm going to put it on my cookie sheet that I sprayed down with some ham. And then you put it in, I preheat the oven to 350. And I believe you put it in for, I think it said 11 minutes, but I'm gonna correct that if that's not the right information. So we're gonna go and get these scooped out and put in the oven. guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy, bloop, that's me, boop, Debsy. Hey guys, happy Thursday everybody. It is day 4 of my Christmas staycation. Am I loving it, Dolly?
Very much.
I am loving it, and today was me stepping out of my comfort zone and baking. So I decided, listen, I'm gonna make 3 tins up for 3 of our neighbors. We have been blessed to have very good, great neighbors live around us. And so I thought I would just say thank you for everything you guys have done throughout the year and make some treats. My idea was to do very simple, easy, minimal ingredient treats that I could find on YouTube or TikTok. And I think I came up with a pretty good mix of treats. I started at about, what time? About 9 o'clock or?
Yeah.
About 9 o'clock, and I finished at 4 o'clock. So it was a day-long process. And I'm gonna show you what I came up with. So first of all, made these, they're called Rolo Pretzel Delights. These little guys, you saw me making them. These, all you have to do is get the little short snaps of the pretzels, get a Rolo, preheat your oven to 250 degrees, put them in for, I believe I put them in for 3 minutes, just enough to melt the caramel. And then you take them out while they're hot. You put a little M&M in the center quickly. And it's not as easy as it seems because some of them are in the center. Some of them are sliding off like it's like a mudslide. But no matter what they look like, they taste pretty good. Did you like them, Till?
Yes, very much.
She liked them. So there we go. While I was doing that, I thought also, hey, I bought these Hershey Kisses that are peppermint. What can I do with those? So I thought, how about if I replace the Rolo with the peppermint kiss? And I came up with this. I call it a peppermint kiss delight.
Minty kiss.
Minty Kiss Delight. That's what it was. Thank you, Dolly. Minty Kiss Delight. So there we go. Once again, some of them look really pretty. Some of them, not so much, look like this. But guess what? They taste good and they go in your stomach very nicely. So we got those. Also, I made Ritz Cracker Mint Thins. All you need to do is get a package of Andes candies. And then you melt them, you put them in you unwrap them. If you get the ones that are wrapped, you unwrap them. That's a lot. You put them in a microwave safe bowl, put them in your microwave. You put them in, I found that I would putting them in for about 20 or about 30 seconds and then stirring it and making sure everything is smooth. And then if it's not, put it in for a little bit more and stir it until it's smooth. Take that out of the microwave, dip your Ritz cracker in, get both sides nice and coated, pick them out with a fork, and then try and tap them and get excess off of the bottom. And then just put them on your parchment paper lined cookie sheet. And you don't have to necessarily put anything on top, but I thought maybe that if I put some little decorations like red, green, and white, it would be more festive. And these were a hit with Tilly. When I say Tilly, I mean Dolly. I mean my mom. She really liked them. She enjoyed them. And I did too. They were pretty easy. And that would be a very good treat. All of these treats that I just told you about, I think would be a nice treat to make with your kids. Because obviously maybe you don't want them sticking their hands in the hot oven, but they can decorate it. So next up, I made some cookies. I went the easier route and I checked out the internet for cake mix cookies. I made 2 different kind of cake mix cookies. I made cake mix cookies with red velvet. The other cookies that I made were with the white cake mix. And it was very simple. You just use, in the first recipe, I used a third a cup of oil, 2 eggs, and the cake mix. And you just combine it together, mix it together until everything's combined well and it forms a dough. And then you put it on your parchment paper and you preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You put it in. I put them in at first for 11 minutes. I didn't think they were cooked enough. They were baked enough. So I put it in for an additional 2 minutes. So all totaled, it was 350 for 13 minutes. And here are some of them. Here's these guys. And that is just pre-made cream cheese frosting from Duncan Hines that I had melted in the microwave and drizzled on top. And then, oh, let's get these. And here's these with the same icing, but I just iced them with a knife. And let's get some of these. Also, here are these. I'm not going to stretch for the other ones, but you guys saw them before. And then here are the white, kind of like sugar cookies that were made with the white cake mix. And the other ones that I'm not going to get up and show you are white cake mix, but I got them and I formed them into a ball and I rolled them and I put them in like glittery sparkles that I had bought at Walmart that were some were red and some were green and some were a combination of red and green, because near the end I got tired of having to go back and forth, so I combined them all into one. So it was a day long undertaking, but I'm glad that I decided to do it because, listen, I always thought that I was just a terrible baker, and I'm probably absolutely was, but just because you're terrible at something today doesn't mean that you can't learn from your mistakes and you can't get better. And that's, I think, how it is with baking or cooking or with anything in life. So these are going to be packaged up in some nice little tins that I had gotten at Walmart. And they're going to be given to my my neighbors. Also on Saturday, I'm going to make some cinnamon sugar pecans. So that's something I'm looking forward to on Saturday, but so I just wanted to share this with you and just once again, let you know that just because you're not good at something today doesn't mean you always have to be crummy at it for life. You can work at it, you can get better, and you can always become better. So with that being said, everybody, I hope everybody had a great day. And if nobody told you yet today, I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity, especially acceptance and kindness out there. And I love you guys. Everybody have a great day and talk to you later. Bye, guys.